We're going to practice finding different qualities of light just in the room here. So when we're practicing how we're using quality of light in a picture, we're going to be looking at the shadows of objects to notice how the shadow edge transfer looks. So in this particular situation, I'm looking right here, the shadow that's cast on the table from this French press and plate. And I'm noticing how crisp or sharp the edge of that shadow is. So that's that shadow edge transfer. So if it's a really blurred edge on our object here, we're going to know that it's a real soft light that's being used because that creates a softer edge to the shadow, more blurred edge. On the other hand, if we're working with a light source, if we're using a real hard light source, like this is a flashlight that I'm using on the edge of the object, we're going to create a totally different look for the shadow. The further that light is from our object, the more sharp the shadow becomes. So here I'm holding the flashlight a little bit further away from our object, and it gets a little bit sharper. If I bring that flashlight closer to the object, we're going to have more and more of a blurred edge to that shadow. So that's just how you change the quality of light. So when you're practicing the quality of light with your camera today, try to look into your natural environment here to see where you might find these different qualities of light. For example, if you're in this planter, this is a big window that's providing the light for the light on this object. And we can look at the shadows and notice just how blurred the edge of that shadow is. So down in the soil here underneath the plant, it really looks blurred. We may not even see an edge to the shadow at all. That's really showing a very soft light being used in the picture.